I figured I'd hop on really quick and do a quick little video. So we're just doing a really quick, simple, hearty dinner meal tonight. It's one of those things where, you know, you get home late and you want something quick, something substantial, something kind of hearty, but you don't want to take hours to make it in the kitchen. I'm going to show you one of our quick little easy tricks for a meal that we're making tonight. So we have this sausage. So it's chicken sausage. It's one of our favorites. It's apple chicken sausage. This one we just get at Aldi's. It's never any antibiotics, hormones, you know, things like that. There's no nitrates. I'm not a big sausage person, but I do like this stuff because it is chicken sausage. So we get that. And we've already kind of got it going on the stove. But you'll see right here, we put it in a pan, just a little bit of coconut oil, just to help fry it up a little bit. You could use olive oil or butter, but we like to stick to coconut oil sometimes when we do stuff like this. Put it on nice low heat and you just kind of let it go. So, you know, this meal may not necessarily be super quick, but it is a great meal for when, you know, you get home late and you have a lot of stuff to do, or, you know, you get home even early but you still have a lot of stuff to do and you want something that you can just kind of let go. So we've popped it in the pan. As you can see, we're putting a lid on it. We're just gonna let it cook. I'm gonna go wash some dishes and we'll check back in a few minutes. All right, so we're back. We've let the chicken cook for just a little bit, as you can see. So now what we're gonna do, just to help get some veggies in, is we're gonna add some Brussels sprouts, which we've meal prepped. So we're just gonna gently pop them in there. And they're gonna cook with the chicken sausage. We're gonna pop the lid on. Brussels sprouts are great in coconut oil, so they're gonna be perfect. And they're gonna get a little bit of flavor from the chicken sausage as well. And they're gonna cook down, and they're not gonna be super soft, but they'll be nice and perfectly tender. So this is what we have right now. Some of the sausage with Brussels sprouts in there. So one thing we are gonna do is, I like this chicken sausage nice and charry on the side like that. It just gives a lot of really nice flavor. So I like to just be able to kind of rotate them so they're constantly getting that char. And yes, the chicken in this sausage is raw, but as long as the Brussels sprouts are cooking while the chicken's cooking, you're going to be just fine. You don't have to worry about salmonella or anything like that, or E. coli, or none of those with this, because by the time the chicken's done cooking, the juices surrounding the Brussels sprouts would have cooked as well. Right, so we think the chicken is just about done. So Tim is going to take the lid off and temp the chicken and the Brussels sprouts. Well, temp the chicken.
All right, and just so you guys know, whenever you're taking the temperature of food, if you look on the thermometer, yeah, wrong side of the camera. So if it'll focus,
right there, as you can see,
right there where my finger is,
there's like a little nod.
Yeah, so that is where you need to make sure that part is in the meat. Alright, and chicken has to be 165 in order to be considered cooked, which in this case it is.
That chicken is ready to go. So we're going to remove all these yummies from the pan, and we're going to start cooking our next step of the meal. So now the next piece is removing everything from the pan like you see, and I know it looks gross, but bear with me here. We put it all in this bowl right here. But next thing is we take a dirty rice dinner mix. You can find these at all your local grocery stores. We love the dirty rice because it's a New Orleans style and flavor profile, and that's something I personally really like. It has the Cajun seasoning, which I really enjoy. So basically, we're making 2 packets because we're doing dinner for tonight and leftovers for lunch tomorrow. But to cook these, you typically need about 2 to 2.5 cups of water, your rice mix, and a tablespoon of oil. And in this, we did a Persian lime olive oil from where I work because I love lime and Cajun together. So we put that in there, gently mixed it, and you bring it to a boil. And when it comes to a boil, you reduce the heat to low and you cover and you let it cook just until the rice is tender, like you would any other rice. Again, this is something that it may not be the fastest meal, but it is something that only takes a couple of ingredients and you can just, you know, throw it together and do other things and you'll have a great dinner. So like I said, we're going to let this come to a boil, and then once it comes to a boil and the rice has absorbed some of the water, I'll be able to actually get in there and mix the seasoning, which is what's sitting on top, in there. And then when the rice is all done, we're going to take the sausage, which you'll notice is beautifully charred. We're going to cut it into slices and toss it with the rice, and we're going to do the same thing with the Brussels sprouts. It's going to be quite delicious and really takes minimal effort, which is quite nice. All right, guys, so we took the chicken sausage, as you can see, and we cut it up on our cutting boards and just put it on the side, and it's something that you can eat, obviously, with the rice, or you can mix it in. Then there's some of our charred Brussels sprouts. I love charred Brussels sprouts. There's Tim's plate. Now, we did kind of meal prep for lunch tomorrow because I have to go grocery shopping, so we were kind of trying to find things last minute. But I just did dirty rice in here. I split the dirty rice into quarters, so we each got about half a box of dirty rice. Then there's some sausage and some Brussels sprouts, and I did 2 of those. And I sprinkled a little bit of homemade Cajun seasoning on top because I'm all about the Cajun lately. But yeah, that's it. You can do a little fresh lime. Now, if we had fresh limes in the house, I would totally have zested some lime into the dirty rice, and I would have juiced some of the lime in there too. But unfortunately, we were out. So it's, like I said, not a necessarily quick dinner, but it is definitely something that doesn't take a lot of attention. You can easily step away for a few minutes and not have to worry about burning anything. And it's something that we go to when we have a busy night ahead of us. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and we'll see you soon.
See ya!
Bye!